Wow, that was 16 years ago that that happened. Um, Hello, everybody. It's been 16 years since this occurred, and a question was asked of me: did I lose consciousness during this? And the answer was no. Um, and I guess the idea is if you are absorbed in the inner layers of your being, such as the bliss body, the Anandamaya kosha, do you lose awareness of the Anamaya kosha, the body made of food, or prana, the outer layers? Now, me saying that I was in the Anandamaya kosha is me just saying it. That's yogic theory. You've got the layers of the being, the Anamaya kosha, Pranamaya kosha, Manamaya kosha, Vijnanamaya kosha, and then the Anandamaya kosha. Those are covering over the real you, which is Satchitananda. So, but I would like to share that. And then what about samadhi? In an absorption of, when you're absorbed into samadhi, do you lose consciousness of the body or not? So, who's to say what was really happening here? I'm about to go do laughter yoga. I do laughter yoga 3 times a week right now, and the laughters. I'll say it. I'm forcing it there. This was not forced or laughter. It was simply the. I can only say that it only happened, and I do know, and Guru Siyag himself did say that as Kundalini makes its ascent, various things happen. So let's see if I can. So, like, if you take the physical body, one of the first things that happens, and this is all, I think I have a video that where I quote Guru Siak saying this, is that one of the first things that you notice is that there's a contraction of the stomach area, Uddiyana Bandha. So as Kundalini makes its ascent, various things happen in the physical body. Uddiyana Bandha is the first one. Oops, where's the camera? Come back here, camera. Uddiyana Bandha is the first one. And that's like a contraction in the stomach area. And then I guess the next major one is right here. As Kundalini tries to get from the spine into the skull, you can experience some kriyas like right around here. So what I would, my interpretation of what was happening, I don't know what is that there was just, the Uddiyana Bandha was going in and out really just spontaneously. This was not some forced thing or chosen thing. I could say it that way, or I could also just say that the sheer ludicrousness of thinking. Oh, I never told you why this happened. Here is what happened that day. Let's get straight. I came to Zui's apartment, and we'd been there maybe, having a discussion, and it was time to meditate. And then as soon as it was time to meditate, I became vexed. I was looking around, I was looking for something like this, because I always meditate with a shawl over my body. Never just open the way you saw me there in that video. And she looked at me and she said, "You don't need it." And she was right. But I was just like, I feel warm and secure with my blanket, and I didn't have it. So I did the practice as instructed, just did it as instructed. And before I knew it, this simply happened. And I think it was because a layer had been stripped off of me of dependency. A layer of apparent need was done without it being there as it normally was. And I was just a bit neuter, or a bit more naked, and free of a few things that I'm normally used to having. So that's all I can say about that. Yeah, so I hope I've given some background. I'll take bliss anytime I can get it, any way I can get it. I'm about to go do laughter yoga. I'm a student of laughter yoga these days, very, over and off and on. That in laughter yoga is a different thing. You're laughing for no reason, and it works. You become happy, but it's a different brand of happiness. There are different brands of happiness, and I'm going to just say it. I'm jealous of these people in transcendental meditation that go into the yogic flying because they're in such states of bliss. I'd like that, but I feel funny paying $1,000 for training. I don't know. I want it badly, but at the same time, I feel funny about paying for it. And there's plenty of results with the Guru Siyag's free system. I floated away from that. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing right. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone does good, does bad. There's no reason to judge this system by what anyone did or anyone said. The system works. It's got tons of track records and proof. If it's what you want to do, do it. If it's not, don't. Don't let anyone stop you if you want to do it. So I think I've said, all I have to say about this. Any questions, feel free to ask.